title is on the line. Whiffs on the right hand. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Oh, nice low kick.
Real sneaky body kick. She does a great job getting that early takedown.
DC, I know you got my back. She's got her back, and she can do a lot of damage from here.
I've got your back, as I'm your boy, J.A. She's got her back as if she wants to end her night right now. She's got to be very careful. She lands a nice leg kick here. Great job blocking that shot.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
What a great job getting that kick to the target.
Oh, man, how about her hooks tonight? Landed several already in the round, and there was another one for good measure.
Another one. What a fantastic hook landing. Great job mixing up the target.
Well, the damage starting to add up, bleeding from her cheek now.
Oh!
Connection fire there, DC, the seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad.
All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success from this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting and elbowing. She's building her posture and punching. There are just so many different ways for her to score strikes from this position. Way to kick her off and try to get some space to get up.
All right, let's see if she can get back to the hook here. Of course, she'll need a setup here, work off of the jab, and punctuate her combination with that patented hook. That right eye's looking pretty swollen. Defense held up there as she blocks that shot. Oh, massive knee to the body. That can't feel good. Heavy leather landed on both sides. Huge shot by her there. Probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effective.
All right, right into side control now. We'll see if she can dole out some damage. A lot of fighters would prefer the half guard. She does pretty good work.
She does great work in the half guard. She's very brutal. She's very heavy with her top half, so she doesn't worry about the opponent escaping. And this side control is very good for her because she wants to wear on you. She wants you to try to carry all of her weight with your upper body and make a mistake that will lead to a fight that you finish for her.
Second round, straight ahead. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Well, I'm not sure if the swelling is just cosmetic. She might be severely injured. Let's look back at some replays from that round.
Well, when you take shots that clean, you run the risk of being injured, and injured badly. She was not good defensively. You know?
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 is underway.
Wow,
All right, here we go with our next round. Previous round, both fighters had their moments. We'll see who takes the upper hand here.
Both had their moments, but nobody really stood out.
He's had a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight. Big right hand.
All right, we'll start. Planted and fired there. Landed to the body. Oh, huge left. Now, oh, and a quick entry.
Single injury. Rotates the high ground. She's taking it for a ride. Oh, right into mouth.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern from both fighters recognizing that, wow, I've got my equal in front of me. Let's see who can push through and get the victory.
Oh, man, that cut just looks awful. She is donating so much blood at this point. Maybe think about stopping the fight.
Yeah, they need to stop the fight. I mean, she's tough, but she doesn't need to prove that. We have known for a long time how tough this young lady is. Somebody needs to stop this fight.
Whoa!
She's getting up, yep.
Quick entry here.
Nice single leg entry. That's a high watch.
All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at her most dangerous when she has the half guard because she's so brutal with the ground and pound. She likes to go after fighters and really wear on them, force them to make decisions to get...
She's setting up an armbar here.
Armbar.
Oh, it's tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Nice positional control here. Man, she's trying to pound her head through the canvas. That strike opened up a cut. Oh, well played there as she gets back to her feet. Quick entry to get it on a single.
That was a great single.
All right, so she's able to work her way back to her feet now. Defense held up there as she blocks the punch. Well, she continues to land to the body, attacking those organs, right? She's thrown tonight. Her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot.
Now, a quick entry.
Great single entry. Rotates to high punch, taking it for life.
All right, so with some urgency, the cut man making his way inside the octagon here at the end of the round. Quickly, they get her back to the stool. They got to work on that cut, and quickly. All right, that's the end. And our cameraman all over that cut on the cheek. That thing is getting wider by the minute and only getting worse. Cut man gonna earn his money tonight. All right, so she does survive to see the next round, but as we show you some replays, DC, nobody's gonna be kissing her on the cheek anytime soon.
No.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Oh, there's that kick, and it lands. Oh, great block there. All right, so no surprise to see her continuing to attack that area. That cut is going to get wider with every passing moment of the fight.
You know, generally you expect it to get worse. When you're fighting someone like her, you know it's going to get worse because she's as sharp and as crisp as any striker you ever step in the octagon with. So she's going to be on that cut and attacking that cut relentlessly.
All right, into full guard here, DC. Where does she go from here?
She needs to be passive, right away passive, trying to pass to get good ground and pound off. Way to kick her off and try to get some space to get up.
Able to check the high kick. Well, she lands another strike to the body here, and the percentage is getting high now in terms of the body strikes landed. Didn't see a lot of... Back to the feet. Quick entry here.
Nice single leg entry. Takes it outside to a high crotch.
Nicely done. All right, nice transition into full guard. If you're the top fighter, where do you go from here?
Try to posture up, get some big ground and pound off, which will lead to you passing the half guard.
Back to her feet now. Good sign for her there. Well, pretty good recovery by her opponent after being stunned, but we see this all the time, right? If you don't close the deal when you fire there, we see the seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive blow. She didn't have her opponent hurt bad. You cannot sit in this position. Referee will have no choice but to stop the fight. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
All right, so she's able to work her way back to her feet now. Man, she's hurt her opponent several times in this round. We acknowledge the durability on the other side, but how about just getting aggressive and finishing this fight?
You know, she doesn't take many chances inside the octagon. Right now is a time where she... watch the arm bar going up.
Oh, that looks tight and painful.
She is going to rip her arm off if she doesn't tap.
And somehow, some way, she gets out.
What a beautiful job. Pushing the leg over your head, freeing your head, defending the arm. submission. Beautiful. Unbelievable.
Fighters back to their feet here. And there's the double leg takedown. Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC, but a lot of blood donation happening right here, right now, as her opponent continues to target them.
Yes. You have a fighter in front of you who is so disciplined, who is so sharp. You have got to get on your bicycle, you got to get on the outside, limit the damage, get between rounds, and then try to reset, because right now, this cut is only getting worse.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and they better get going on that cut. I would not say it's critical per se, but getting more severe by the moment.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. Fourth round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The fourth round is easily the hardest round to fight. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off of that stool, and this is a real test of your will and desire.
She throws high, and she did not miss there. This could be the end of this.
I mean, she hurt her so bad with that big head kick. I don't know how she stands. Another one!
Back to the feet now.
Oh, uppercut. Oh, landed some big shots, too. Man.
All right, stacked guard here, DC. Oh, that one got through. I'm not sure how many more she can take. Oh, well played there as she gets back to her feet. Quick entry to get it on a single.
That was a great single.
Nice job by her there to land yet another takedown. Oh, in good position to rip off the Kimura here. Oh, she's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over. I thought it was over, but that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters in their submission defense.
So she backs up here and lets her opponent stand up.
Really nice job blocking that shot. Holy smokes!
That is as clean a knockout as you will ever see, and certainly a signature win of her career today.
You don't get many like this. She said that she was going to knock her opponent out, and that is exactly what she did. What a performance.